Number one, the area or areas you have to pass through to get to Navigator Dunes. To me, this seems like it was an afterthought during their amplification. It was like, what do we put here? It's kind of big open area on both sides. So what they came up with was these glass partitions that are kind of staggered. And when you walk through, it almost feels like you got to zigzag like this to get through them. You really can walk straight, but it just gives that impression and feel that you got to do this. And it kind of looks like awkward. Like I said, it looks like it was an afterthought, like they didn't know what they wanted to do or were going to do up there, or maybe they ran out of money and they just said, hey, let's put these glass walls up. I think what they're supposed to do is kind of block the wind that's coming over the top of the ship, but I didn't see anybody using them. It just seems like wasted space. They could have done something better with that area. But I do like Navigator Dunes, and being up front, it is really nice. You get to see right over the top of the front of the ship while you're playing miniature golf. Number two, the smoking area. They've made it out on deck 4. Now, I don't know if you've been on any of the Voyager class ships lately or after the amplifications, but I believe they made the walking, jogging track on deck 12 a little smaller. They've also kind of built, the cabanas out and the jacuzzis out, and it's kind of made that path seem narrower. So you're starting to get like traffic jams, bottlenecks from people who want to jog versus people who want to walk versus people who are just getting from one side of the ship to the other. So a lot of people go down to deck 4 to walk around the deck 4. It's much larger, and the problem is one side of the ship is for smoking. Now, I have nothing against people who want to smoke, but it seems like not such a good place to put a smoking section with a lot of people who are trying to exercise, if you know what I mean. I think Royal Caribbean could have done a better job of finding a different location for the smoking section. Number 3, the lifeguards at the pools. How many of you have experienced lurch? Standing at the pool, got the big hat on, sunglasses on, no expression on their face, just staring at you, just like this. Now, I think they're just being told what to do, so it's no mark against them. They're doing their job, and they're doing it fine. But it does get a little unnerving when you might be the only one in the pool, or you and somebody else, and they're just staring at every move you make. It gets unnerving after a while, and I think Royal Caribbean can probably do a better job with this. Maybe get them one of those bigger lifeguard chairs that they can sit up, and then they can see over the entire pool. Just my suggestion. What do you all think? Number 4, the hot tubs. Why do they close down the hot tubs way too early? I don't know about you, but I like to, after my dinner, after the show, I like to, go to the hot tub at night. And it's usually like this. In the solarium, one has already been emptied and they got the net over it. So that means there's one open there. And the only other one that's open is usually the one over by the big screen so people could watch the movies. Why do they do that? It just makes those 2 jacuzzis super crowded because there's a lot of people like to come out at night and do the jacuzzi too. And the other thing is why do they keep it so cool? I understand that they're afraid probably littler kids or older folks who are more sensitive to heat, but it seemed like it was only like 85 degrees. The whole time I was on the ship, it was like 85 degrees. It's like, come on, a little hotter, gets the muscles a little more relaxed. Anyways, let me know what you think about that one too. Number 5, Johnny Rockets. Yes, love Johnny Rockets. Love their hamburgers, their fries, their shakes. But I love the way they used to have the restaurant set up on the Voyager class ships before they did amplifications. You had the old 50 styles diner that you could go inside and sit at a booth and have whatever you're going to have, a burger, a shake, whatever. Or you could sit outside in one of the booths out there and be able to look out over the ship. But now it's a walk-up. So you walk up, you order, and you take it back to your lounge chair. to me, it's just taken away some of the ambiance of Johnny Rockets. But they do have some great adult shakes now. Got to admit that. All right, number 6. Or 6. Or 6. This one, I like it and I don't like it at the same time. And it is the water slides. The water slides are absolutely fun. We had a great time. Me and my wife on it, went on them several times and just had a blast. But they take up the entire back of the ship. And everywhere you look, there's a tube. So they've taken the view away. If you're playing on the sports court, playing basketball, volleyball, dodgeball, it's all around you. You can't really see over the side of the ship anymore. It's hard to see the rock wall until a climber gets up high enough that you can start seeing them. It's just everywhere. And you know, those supports, they take up a lot of space too. And it's just, I won't say poorly designed, but I think they could have come up with a better design to try and keep things a little more open and a little more scenic. But definitely love the water slides. They were a blast. All right, so that was my top 6 things I did not like about Navigator. Now, is there anything you didn't like about Navigator or any of the Voyager class ships? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you out on Deck 11. Bye.